This video is designed to walk you through the process of ordering a ballot as if you'd never done it before. Come here to Client Login. Log in using your username and password. That will bring you to this page. This page is where you will see your order center, this big yellow box here. This is where you come to order specific kinds of documents. So we're going to come to order ballots. And then you can drive this using a PDF that has names and addresses already on the PDF, or using data and letters. You're going to choose this data and letters almost 99.99% of the time, because you're going to be uploading a PDF that's generic along with a list of addresses. So choosing this second option will almost always be your choice for uploading ballots. You click on that, and then it'll bring you to a screen where you can select your data file. This is simply uploading an address file. Let me show you what this looks like. It is simply name, name to, street address, city, state, zip. You do not have to have it in this format. Your format can have city, state, and zip combined, or it can have the street number separate from the street name. You can have a care of line. You can have an account number line. You can have whatever you want in whatever order you want, because you have the ability to map it as you upload this document. So we'll choose address file. It uploads here. You can see your progress bar. And then it brings you to a place where you get to decide where SouthData needs to look in your address file for the recipients of this ballot. So full name 1, if this was an account, you could choose account. Full name 1, full name 2. Here's our street address. It could be street number and street address separate. City, we can have city, state, and zip all combined. You also have the ability to add suite or a care of line. You have the ability to split up names if you need to. Any combination of data in your system, you're able to map right here as you place your order. The next time that you come in to place an order, these preferences will be automatically selected. So you don't have to map it more than one time if you're using the same data format every time you order. Next, process data. This is going to go through that data file and give you a total recipient number. So we've got 78 recipients. It's going to list every single one of them. If any of your addresses were missing a component like a city or state or zip code, it would come up to the top and be highlighted in yellow. You'd then have the ability to come in and edit that address, which would only edit what's printed on the cover sheet that goes out, not your PDF document. You can also choose to delete certain addresses. You can search through all the addresses listed to find a specific one. And you can add a recipient. So if you wanted to receive a copy of this, you could put in your information to receive a copy. We now have 79 recipients. Over here, you're going to update your association. So you just choose the association that you want to send this to. If you do not have any associations listed in your company yet, you can simply type in the name of the association. Update all records, selects all the addresses you have here to be Bird Lane Association. If all of that is correct, you'll click on Next, Add Letters. This is where you'll come in and grab your PDFs that will make up your ballot. Select your PDFs. You can upload as many as you need. If multiple PDFs make up the entirety of your ballot package, that's fine. You can upload as many as you need. If you have all of your PDFs already combined into a single PDF, that's also fine. You see here that you have the ability to set the settings for each one of these letters to be whatever you want. So if you want this document to print on front only, on white paper, full color, this letter to print front and back, white paper, black ink, this letter to print front only on green paper, and it updates the samples of these documents here. You can rearrange these letters to be whatever you need them to be. So if this one needed to be printed first, you can move that up. Once you're satisfied here, you would click on Next, Manage Associations. So, Bird Lane Association, we just created this association for the first time while placing this order. So it's asking us to create that association. If the association is already created, you will not need to do this. All it will do is show you the address for this specific association, and you'll just confirm it. So here we'll go into create, association name, association code. This can come from your software. So if your software identifies this association a specific way, you can choose that. If not, you can put in whatever you want. So if this is the first association you are adding to your portfolio in SouthData, you could just select one. Association state, choose the state that these documents will be going from. Your address information is going to be the name of the association, care of your management company or other organization, your street address, remit address is going to be where documents would go if they were sending back in a payment or any other kind of remit where it's going to a lockbox for payment processing. If that is not applicable, you do not need to fill that in. Association billing identifiers are also not necessary. You do have to enter an account number here. You can just put in zeros if it is not applicable to you. And save. Next, you're going to review your order. The order type is ballot. We've uploaded this as our address file. We uploaded 3 PDFs. They're all going to Bird Lane Association, and there are 79 recipients. Once you've confirmed that all that information is correct, you can then come over here and name your mailing. This will further identify this on your invoice. Your invoice back from SouthData will contain the name of the association, but if you want to further identify that on your invoice, you can enter text here. This will also print above the return address in the return envelope window that the homeowner will see. For ballots, you probably will not be using certified, and you have different envelope package choices. So if you choose to go with a 2-window business return envelope, then you'll see that you have 2 open, clear windows that would need to be filled for the homeowner to then mail back in their secret ballot. The way that this functions is a tear-off perforation on the cover sheet. The homeowner will see the instructions here. Take this tear-off perforation, place it in front of the ballot in the return envelope. If you choose to use a signature line, then this is what your return envelope will look like. It'll have the ability for the homeowner to sign and put in their name and address. If you have a different address that you need these return envelopes to go to, you can enter it here. That will just update your return address here. If you want to staple, you can do that. You can add prepaid postage to your return envelope here. And you can hold for a specific date in the future that you want us to supply this to the USPS for mailing. If everything else is good, you would click on Place Order, and you'll come to this screen showing you that your new order number is 9073777. You will get an email that confirms this same new order number. Once your order is ready to be viewed as a proof, you would come back to the website after receiving a second email that says your order is ready to approve. This up here is where your proofs are located. You'd simply select the proof that you need to approve, view that proof to make sure that everything is correct. It shows you your envelopes to make certain that that information is correct. It shows you your cover sheets and the actual documents themselves. If those documents look correct, you would simply click on Approve Order. That would then take you to another screen that shows that your order has been approved. And you'll receive a third email once the order actually ships. Thank you.